Welcome, ball hockey fans from across Canada, Newfoundland. I'm Tyler Baldwin, broadcasting live from the Eagle Ridge Community Center here. A little late to the game here. We're just starting up in Div 5, Series 2. Storm versus the Tips. No score yet. We're only a minute and a half in, folks. You haven't missed much. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And the Tips come over the blue line, fire it in, wide of the net. Come around, far side. Tips keep the ball in. Right into the slot, shoots. Pruitt makes a save. Ball rebound comes out, shot wide of the net on the near side, and the ball comes over towards the broadcast booth and put up in front of the Tips bench. Back down low, into the middle, shot. It hits the body in front. Ricochets, handled in front. Ball goes off a foot, goes into the slot, fired back in by the Tips, hits another foot, fired back in again. Pruitt makes a save, rebound comes out, and the Storm get a hold of it and hit it up the floor. Not out though. Tips keep it in. Nope, they get it out now, and here comes the Storm out to center. Turn it back around. And picked up by the Tips, come in over the blue line. Oh, and the ball just stopped over the Tips center's stick as he tried to make it towards the net. Turns around and broken out by the Storm. Coming up over the blue line, a red line, shot in, blocked by the defenseman for the Storm. Fired up and down into the zone. Tips turn it back around, up through center. We got a breakaway as Tips come in, right down the middle, makes a move, and gets checked from behind by 27 on the Storm's defense, as he never got the shot off on the breakaway. Tries to center it, goes off a foot, still in the middle of the floor, shot wide on the far side post, brings it back up to the face-off dot. Tips, though, have it now, slowing the pace down, walks it back towards center, tries to dump it in, intercepted, and the Storm bring it up to center and out. That shot's pass intercepted, and the Tips turn it back around, come in over the blue line. Onside now. Comes up, Tips walk it in. Pass comes over. Assistant captain number 88 gets it across. Nice pass, walks in, shoots. Save, steered aside by Pruitt, and the Storm can't get out of their own zone now. Tips put it back down low. Right out front. Storm intercept that pass. And off the blue line, the Tips fire it back in deep. 13:22 left. And the Tips applying a ton of pressure, have only 4 shots, no score yet. That pass in front goes through the crease, goes into the near side boards here right below the broadcast booth. And Storm battling for it, tries to get it free. Tips get it loose, shoot. Oh, just wide on the near side post. Ball rings around to the far side boards, and the Storm pick it up there. Pass intercepted. The Storm regain control. Being pushed back. Farmer up the boards and out of the zone. Tips regain control though. Come back in. Try to get onside. Goes the face-off dot. Fire it in. And the ball goes in all the way down over as he hasn't crossed the red line. That goes for icing. Okay, my name is Tyler Baldwin. I'm with my videographer David tonight, and with a little help from Aiden Kulas, our fearless leader. We are on and running right now. Thanks for joining us this evening here in Game 2 tonight. We got a game after this one too, folks. All playoff action. Don't miss a minute of it. And thanks for joining us here on the VIBHL Network. Face off down in the tip zone. First time I've seen him in the tip zone. And Tips win the draw. Troy fires it up, launches it down, but it hits the net on its way down the floor for stoppage play. 12:35 left, opening period. Off the draw, Tips get control of it, take it in behind their own net, wrap it around by the Storm's bench. Caught up in the feet, Storm come clear and cross net pass, or cross the rink pass, and the Storm intercept that and bring it behind their own net. Checked off the ball, gets it out in front on his backhand, can't get the shot away. Quick shot there, oh, found on that shot, and the Storm are able to turn it back around. Pruitt handles that in front of his own net. Passes it up, goes back around. The Tips jump on it really quickly. Right in the slot. Oh, interfered with there. Couldn't get another shot off on his backhand. Tips have it. Just under 12 minutes left in this opening period. Tips have it behind the net. Come around, try to make a turn. Comes in the slot. He's open, shoots. Saved by Pruitt. Slides across and chips it up and is able to hold that for a face-off with 11:37 left in the opening period on the Storm 6 shot, or the Tips 6 shot of the game. Still no score. Off the drop. Tips, almost won it back. Didn't quite get it. Now they have control of it. Along the near side boards, coming around, gets it to the point. Fired in. Goes in behind the net. Two Tips there to pick that up. A little give and go behind the net. They try to center. Comes out for shoots. Nice save by Pruitt. He slides across. Another save. Ball squirts in behind him, but just wide. And the Tips gain control behind the net. Try to get out front. Pruitt batted that aside. As the Tips are now on their 9th shot. And applying all the pressure here. Right in the slot, shoots wide on the near side post. Rebound comes out from behind the net, saved by Pruitt. Tips still have it behind the net, coming around in front. Oh, couldn't connect. Another shot over the net. As the Tips are all over the Storm here. Get it to the point. Tips gently put it back in. Number 8 for the Tips now having a look. Gets it across the far side. Troy takes it, gets it in the slot. Shoot. Saved again by Pruitt. 11th shot of the game for the Tips. Just under 11 minutes. Storm trying to get a hold of it. Sweet. Gets it back. The Tips, probably exhausted from all that shooting, have had to make a change here. Ball ends up behind the Tips net. Right there. Tips getting control of the ball now. Put it in behind the net again. Up the far side boards. Center. And the Tips bring it in on the offensive side of the red line. Bring it in onside. Tips take control. Get it back to the center. Go down low into the slot. Tips turn it in the slot. Oh, chipped off his stick at the last minute. Silvertips pick up the ball though. Make a move. Go along the far side boards. Try to center it. Oh, just missed connecting with that one-timer. The Storm pick it up now and bring it in behind their own net. 9:41 left, opening period. Shots 11-0, still no score. Lead pass to Sweet. Just misses them. It goes the length of the floor for a icing call. And we're going to get a face-off now. Back into the Storm zone. Well, I want to welcome all the pensioners that shut in the blind, those that can't make it out to games but enjoy our broadcast here on the VIBHL Network. Thanks for joining us this evening here at the beautiful Eagle Ridge Community Center in the heart of Langford, British Columbia. We're coming to you live. Thanks for joining us this evening. This game brought to you tonight, this playoff game, by Popeye Supplements. Remember to support those that support us, folks. They keep this ball hockey, help keep it running. And the Storm win the draw with a hand pass, though, at center as they tried to clear. That's whistled down for a stoppage of play, 9:25 left. Face-off coming back in the Storm zone. Excuse me. Off the draw. Storm win it back, going behind their own net. Fire it up the near side boards. Missed the pass, but it's picked up by another Storm player over the blue line onside. Storm have the zone. Fire, pass it over. Shot. Hits the body in front, pops up, and Flaro, the goaltender for the Tips, gloves that down, holds it for a stoppage of play. And a face-off as the Tips make a bit of a personnel change here on their forwards. Off the draw, Storm win it back, get it to the blue line. Try to walk in the slot, ball hits a stick and flies up in the air, batted down by the Tips, and they put it down the length of the floor. And that's an icing call. Ready for the draw. Coming deep in the tip zone. One back, Tips get it. Behind his goal line, turns it back around. Oh, brings it into the middle. Checked off the ball there, shot goes in, hits a body. And the Storm recover it, backhand it up to center. And the Storm have it at center floor. Get it down. Tony comes over the blue line, shoots. Wide in the far side post, comes back, rings around the boards. Storm pick it up there. Get it to the blue line, back down low. Storm trying to settle in here. Over the blue line now. Tips make it move. Oh, makes a nice move around the defense. Shoots it high over the net. Cleared by the Barnes. Picks that up for the Storm at his own blue line. Turns it up. Going north-south. Chips it in. And the Tips recover behind their own net. Nice long pass out of the blue line. On a change by the Storm. 2-on-2. Sweet makes it back in time to help. Shoots. Oh, just wide on the near side post on that low shot. Tips try to center it. Sweet grabs it for the Storm, gets it at center, chips it up, and that's intercepted by the Tips defenseman and fired back in. 7:38 left opening period. Shots 12-1 in favor of the Tips. Still no score. Pass back, Troy takes it, captain for the Tips. And the Tips bring it out of their own zone. Come up to the blue line. The pass up the blue line onside. Lost control of the handle of the ball there, and the Storm get it back behind their own net. They're ready to turn it back around. Oh, check there behind the net. Tries to backhand it out front. Hits a Storm's foot. Tips still able to keep it in. Tips have it behind the net. Try to get it out front. Backhand it towards the net. Checked at the last second before he can get the shot off. Put up to the blue line, but that's intercepted by Barnes. Barnes comes over center. Looking to take the long route around. Can't get around the defenseman. He takes it down low. Still maintains possession. Comes up the blue line. Tries to turn it back around. Shot by Flaro to Flaro's glove, and he holds on. 6:49 left. Opening period. Still no score. Thanks again to Popeye Supplements for help sponsoring the game tonight. Off the draw, Storm win it, but it's intercepted by the Tips, and they come flying in over the blue line. 3-on-1. Pass over, intercepted on the back check. Nice back check stick there as the Tips get the ball back. Makes a move, gets it into the middle. Backhand's down low, can't connect with it on the backhand. Tips have it, top it toward the net, and Pruitt jumps on that one. 6:26 left. .13 shot on net. And Tips ready on the draw. On back, Storm win it. Get it up the blue line. Checked off the ball there. Tips turn it back around, still onside. Shoot. Oh, high over the net. And the Storm bring it out of the zone. Not quite though, as it's chopped back in. Number 2 for the Storm, takes it, turns up, can't get around the defenseman. And the Tips try to turn it back around. Storm maintain possession, just down from the red line, fired in, shoot, hits Flaro high, and the rebound comes all the way out. Tips take it. Oh, just onside as the Tips try to get it in, lost control. And now the Storm have it. Fired up through the middle. Batted down with the glove. And the Storm turn around over the blue line now, bringing in onside. Pass it in the middle, shoots. Oh, hits an ankle in front, deflected wide. Turn back around, shot wide of the net again. Ball rings around in front of the Storm's bench. They hammer it in low. And the Tips pick it up there. Flicked up high. Tips now have control of it again. As it put in low over the blue line, not out. Storm try to muscle it back in. Battle for it now in the neutral zone. Body flies down, but the Tips turn it back around. Fired back to the defense. Comes the Tips now. Nice pass to the blue line onside. Put it in the slot. Oh, couldn't get a stick on it towards the net at the last second. And the Storm take it back now at their own goal line, bringing it up. Stopped at the blue line. We got a penalty coming up. Looks like hooking. And the Storm, he had his stick wrapped around his body, the Tips body, and the Tips are going to go to the power play. 4:26 left this opening period. Still no score. I can't sing online, right? That's my boy. All right, back to the action. Silvertips pick that up. Now they're on the power play. It still got the zone, looking for the shot. Shoots high over the net. Oh, it just bounces off a stanchion or something and drops right behind the net. Tips are able to pick that up. Oh, and his pass intercepted at the blue line and fired down the length of the floor. Flaro stops that. And Troy comes out of his own zone. Comes up to center. Silvertips bring it in, muscle it in. Over the blue line, they're onside, backs off. Tries to get it back up to the point, goes off a stick. It goes all the way down the floor. Flaro comes out to play that. Watch out. Flaro's pass a little awry there. And the Storm take it. Control, waste a little time here, fire it down the length of the floor. 3:39 left, just over a minute left in this power play. And that pass went all the way through everybody, made it to the backboards for an icing call on the power play. Silvertips power play isn't as good as their even strength at this stage, but they still hold a sizable shot advantage lead at 3.5 minutes left in this period. It's 14-3 of the shots, still no score as the Storm's goalie and defense keep clearing rebounds and getting stuff out of harm's way. Tips win the draw, come out of their own blue line, and the Storm take a hasty retreat back to their blue line to defend it. Here comes the Tips over center. Dumped into the corner. Tips make a move. Comes up to the blue line now. They're settling into the box. Over. Tips take a shot in net. Just on the wide side post. Pruitt tries to cover it up. Still loose. Tips come around into the slot. Can't get the shot off. Hit off a stick and whacked at by the Storm defender and shot down the length of the floor. We got 29 seconds left in the power play. 2 minutes, 50 seconds in the period. Here comes the Storm now bringing it on over the blue line. Onside. Tips go deep behind the net to pick it up. Battle there with Barnes. Ball comes loose. Shoots. Oh, off the blocker. Tips get it back to the point. Decides not to lean into it. Here comes Barnes. No, Tips have it now at the blue line. Fire it in off the backboards. Comes up to the face-off dot. They're going to fire it in. Saved by Pruitt, and deflection goes line. The penalty is over, and they're back to even strength. Tips, though, bring it back in. Fire it in down behind the net. Tips get it. Comes out to the far side boards. Ball shuffled up the boards, put through the middle. Hammered back in by the Tips, still onside. And the Tips bring it around behind the net. And Barnes picks it up there for the Storm. Back to the blue line. Sweet takes it at center. And with his two colored shoes, he goes dancing into the zone. Dumps it in low, and Tips pick that up. Little battle with the Storm's winger there. And they're able to get it to center. Make a move into the middle of the floor. Come across, fire it in. Tips go down low, 190 seconds left, and the shot on net held by Pruitt for a stoppage of play. Back to the blue line. Troy has it now for the Tips, fires it back in, and that hits the netting for a stoppage of play. I'm not sure if it hit a stick. It looks like the face-off's coming out of the zone. Ball comes in over the blue line. Comes up. Sweet intercepts that for the Storm. He gets it up to center. That pass is intercepted, and the Tips try to turn it back around. Into the zone there. And hammer down the board. Last minute to play in this opening period, and that goes for icing. Storm up, turn it back around, and take a draw in their own zone. Tips making a personnel change on their forward lines. .58 seconds left, opening period, still no score. As you can see. Oh, one back cleanly. Tips have it, fired it in. Oh, look, that might have hit the post because there's a lot of bodies in front. Ball squirts out, comes out across to the far side boards. Tips have it now, get it up to the blue line. Still in the zone, gets it down low at the face-off dot, right under the broadcast booth. Fired at Pruitt, he makes a save, rebound comes out, collected by the Storm defenseman. 39 seconds left, going behind his own net. Ball pops out, Tips are on it quick. Ball wrapped back around, behind the net. Battle there, Tips player down. Storm have it, 27 seconds left. Tips fire it back in. Only got one shot to show for it on this particular offensive play. Turds shoots, goes off a foot. Opposite side of the boards. Fired again, wide of the net. Comes back around. Tips take it at the blue line. Fire it in. Wide of the net. Oh, nice save by Pruitt there off the back boards. And right in front. Oh, on his backhand. Can't get the shot off. It's bouncing, and Pruitt covers that up with 0.5 of a second left in this opening period. 19-3 of the shots. Still no score. Ready for the draw, and that kills the opening period. Folks, we're going to take a 1-minute break here while they switch ends, clean the floor, and we'll get ready for second period action in this Div 5 men's playoff series. Tyler Baldwin, I'll be broadcasting to you in just a minute, folks. Yeah, I got to change that. I got to figure out how to change that. We're just about to start here, folks, and I'm trying to figure out how to change the quarter. Things look a little different here than I'm used to. I'm sorry, folks. It's I'm sure my son would give me a hard time for not getting it quite right, but we'll put up with it for the moment till I can figure that out. And down quickly on a shot, 15 seconds in, Pruitt makes another save for the Storm. Because he's been, he hasn't had to make anything overly spectacular or dramatic, but he's been solid, folks. I hope that doesn't go to his head, though, because he's a competitor. Not saying he ain't. That's Pruitt, baby. All right, off the draw. Storm try to get it out, get it through center. Then they come over the blue line. Onside, Storm take a shot at it. Wide, and the far side post comes back around. Storm battling for it down low. Making a move, get it through center. Goes to nowhere. Picked up by the Storm though. And get it back to the point. Pass too hard and goes all the way down the length of the floor. Here comes the Tips now. Oh, and there's a stoppage of play. Going to get this sorted out. Everett's taking command as usual. Ready for the draw, coming deep in the zone here by the Tips. Not a clean draw, but Tips do get it and fire it down the length of the floor on this power play for the Storm. Turn it back around. In they come. Now the Storm have a chance to set up. They gain the zone, get it over. Oh, ball goes through the foot of the defenseman. Tips are able to collect that. Can't get it out though. They get it to the center. Storm's defenseman walks it in, goes off a foot, still tries to collect it, and Tips are able to pick that up. Quite the battle going down in the far side corner there. Troy has it behind the net, tries to get it up off the glass, and the Tips are able to ring it all the way down the length of the floor and make a quick personnel change. Oh, that pass intercepted. Storms can't make the zone. Let the Storm pick it back up. Nope, they've lost it, and the Tips go down to grab it. Pruitt comes out to play it. Ball comes to center. It's bouncing, goes over a stick, and the Tips pick that up. Tips working it on the far side board, try to get it back, maintain possession. And fired down the length of the floor. We have 20 seconds left in the Storm power play. We had to generate a shot. And they come to center. Oh, that ball is intercepted in the feet. Quick turnaround shot, over the net as Tips had a shorthanded opportunity there. Get it up to center. Here they come. 3 seconds left in the power play. Storm coming onside. Get it back over. Squire shoots. Nice save of Floro off his blocker, and that will finish the power play on one shot on that power play for the Storm. And now they're going to get a zone face-off. Ready for the draw. Nice clean win back by the Storms. Gets the blue line fired in. Tipped off of just about everything. Put it in the backside corner. Nice turn in front. Steered aside by Floro. Fired in. Pass up, a little long. Tip's able to tip it back in. And goes deep, turned back around. 13-16 left in the second period. Still score. Oh, out front, just about coughed that ball up in front. Prue was able to poke that away with his goal stick. But the Tips still have the zone, getting it in over the blue line again. A little battle there as the Storm form a hurricane around the ball. They come out. Tips try to bat it down with a stick. Center, back down low. Tips have it. Fired in, shoot, saved by Pruitt again, kicked out. And ball comes up, missed that pass, and goes the length of the floor for another icing. 22-4, the shots, still no score in this game one for Div 5. Storm tried to clear the zone there, but it's batted back in at the center line by the Tips, and the Storms have to regroup. Comes up off the glass, and that goes for another icing call. And this playoff game brought to you, as I mentioned before, Popeye Supplements. Make sure you patronize them because they patronize us, helping keep ball hockey strong here at the VIBHL Network. Right behind the net now, Tips have it. Oh, right out front, slides through everybody. And Sweet picks it up for the Storm, gets over to Barnes. Barnes is at center, comes in, fires it in on net. Oh, nice save by Flaro there as he had to kick out the toe really quick. Was able to hold that rebound. That was a bit of a surpriser. 12:07. Didn't like the draw there. The ball didn't hit the floor, I don't think, before Tips don't win the draw, but they win the ball. And Tips go down deep. Oh, bodied right into the boards. No call on the play. Now there's a stick around. A little bit of action down low there as the Tips now have the ball. Try to backhand it towards the net. Ball comes loose. Tips pinch to get it in. It goes in behind the net. Tried to put it out front. Ball's in the slot. Oh, bounces just wide, and Barnes turns it back around for the Storm coming over center. Gets the blue line. He's onside now. Looks to pass it over. Ball goes through, and Tips pick that up. And turn back around. Sweet takes the pass at center. Turn back around. In they come. Goes off an arm and down. Ball's loose. Comes back over. Tips out through center. Oh, ricochets off a foot. Sweet takes it, dumps it in. Tries to make a move on it. Goes off a foot. And bodied off the ball. Sweet took a little bit of a objection to that. Put the shoulder down, but there's a penalty coming to Silvertips captain. And another power play coming up for the Storm. 10:56 left in this period. And the Tips are going to find themselves shorthanded, but they need one more guy. Storm win the draw, take control at the blue line, pass it over, steps up, fires it in, hits the body in front, ball comes back out, Storm have it. Try to get it in the center, oh shoot off the blocker of Flaro. Storm get it back up to the blue line, fire it back in low, goes off a foot, still gets it in low, and the Tips are able to get a hold of it and fire it down the length of the floor. Tips take it. Still onside, making a move towards the net. Doesn't try that hard. As now the Storm take control, try and come out of the zone. Sweet takes the pass at center. Over, Storm put it in. Then there's a penalty coming up as the Storm player was rubbed out along the boards and tripped up. And there's a minute 6 left in the first period. Now the Tips are going to find themselves down by 2 players. 10 minutes left in this period. One back, 27 takes it right below the broadcast booth, fires it in, hits a stick. Loose again, goes over the net. Silvertips get it back to the point, hold it in there, walk it in, over the blue line now. Tips have a look, fire it in, shoots, goes out the backboards. Cleared towards the middle, and covered by Flaro. 44 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. 9:40 left in this period, still no score. Yeah. Looks like one of the Storm players took a penalty. I'm sorry, folks, I didn't see that one. Yeah, we got a lot of floor space here, folks. We got 4-on-3 now for the next 44 seconds. Ready for the draw down in the Storm zone. Go towards the net, steered aside by Pruitt, and it comes in behind, and the Storm picked that up there, put it back behind their own net, and they look to come out on the near side zone. Come now over center. Passed over at the blue line, and the Storm come in. Back it comes, 3 shoots, steered aside by Flaro. Oh, backhander miss. And Tips take it in behind their own net. Backhanded up and down. And over the center line. Batted down. We got 10 seconds left in the man advantage for the Storm. They come in over the blue line. And fired back down. And that'll end the first. So now we're on 4-on-4, folks, for another 52 seconds. And the Tips will have a brief power play. There they come now. Over center. Passed up to the blue line, back down low again, comes in on net, and Flaro holds that for a stoppage of play with, we're even for a side, 8:37 left in this period. Looks like we got 5 guys on the floor for the Tips. Not anymore. Shots 23-7, still no score. Ball goes in behind the net. Tips pick that up there. Goes in behind. Backhanded up. Oh, just about out of the zone. Storm are able to hammer that back in. And they hold it at the center line. Turn it back around. Looking for an opportunity here. Still comes in. Cuts in towards the net. Backhand is down low. Shoots. Saved by Flaro. Stick being held there for a moment. And Troy gets up to the blue line. Oh, backhanded not strong enough, and the Storm are able to move back in. Oh, checked off the defense and turned it back up. We got a brief power play here. That pass out of line. It's 15 seconds for the Tips to do something here. As they have the zone now. Fired in towards the net. Steered aside by Pruitt. Comes up through center, and the Storm fire it down the length of the floor. That'll end the power play for the Tips as they make a quick change. Tips onside now. Get it down low. Tried to center it. Goes off a... They didn't quite get enough wood on it there. It comes back to center. Tips still keep the zone. Fired in on net. Steered aside by Pruitt as it was stopped. Sort of slowed down, I'll say, by the defenseman. Still the Tips behind the net. Trying to maintain possession here. 2-on-1. A lot of bodying going on. One of the Storm go down, and the Tips bring it out front. Try to shoot. Then the ball's loose. Scores! As off Pruitt, the ball rolled off his leg pad, and the Tips winger was right there. I believe it's number 11. Not sure, folks, but no, looks like it might have been number 15 was there. That ball was open and put it on their 28th shot of the game. The Tips find themselves a 1-goal lead. See if I can figure out how to add the score, folks. Here we go. Yeah, I did it. Woo, can't change the quarter, but I can change the score, folks. Storm a little frustrated with the kicking action maybe of that goal. Everett's just having a quick chat with the Storm bench as they feel it might have been kicked in. There we go, ready for the face-off. Storm busts through. Fired up the blue line. Tips bring it in. Fired in wide of the net. Tips take it off the backboards though. I do sometimes wonder if that's done deliberately just to let the winger get in. Take it off the backboards. Now they're battling behind the net. Storm take it though. Pitch it out to the face-off dot. Recovered by the Tips. Passed back over. Kept in. Walked in from the blue line. Looks to snap it. Steered aside by Pruitt. Centered again. Comes off a foot. Ball's loose. Goes down low. Turns back up. Shoots. Oh, hits a body in front. Flies into the corner. Tip recover that. And then the Storm take it down. Flip it up through center. Oh, hit by a high stick. And that'll be a face-off coming in front of the Silvertips bench. Ready on the draw. Tips win control of the ball, get it back. Tips fire it up, off the boards, comes to center. Turned in, turned up, over the blue line. Tips coming onside. Tries to back, oh, the backhanded pass through the feet, can't connect with the stick, and the Storm recover, come to center. Checked off the ball, turned back around. Tips come in, still onside, right in front, shoots, scores, what a tip! As it was a beautiful pass low, he tipped that up over the shoulder of Pruitt. And the Tips take a 2-goal lead with 5:36 left in this second period on their 29th shot of the game. Oh, right, and I got update. Bing. There we go. It's updating time. At least I can do that. Oh, boy. My tech skills are legendary, or lack thereof. Off the draw, Sweet gets it for Storm, comes over the blue line, looks to make a move towards the net, backhands it, Floro kicks that aside easily enough. And the Tips come out of the zone. Over center. Come in onside. Storm come now. turn over, and the Storm are able to, or Tips are able to get it in low. Comes up to center. Comes in around behind the net. Comes up to center. Tips turn that back around. On to Barnes's blade. There he comes over the blue line. Tries to backhand it. Oh, hops over a stick. And Sweet has it now for Storm. Comes in towards the blue line, makes a move, comes in, is onside, 3 on. He still gets through, gets it on Flaro, shoots, oh, and just wide on the far side post as he made it through 3 tip defensemen. Still couldn't bury it on the backhand. Nice effort, though. And the Tips take control, get it to center. And they come now up to the blue line, makes a move, comes in towards the net, and knocked off the puck, or ball, and here comes 3 Storm to center. Make a move. And he's relieved of the ball at the blue line. Storm bring it in. Shot goes up, high, hits the boards. Batted down. Comes out. Storm intercept that pass. The Sweet turns it back around at center. Backhanded to blue line. One time in the back in. Sweet picks it up, puts it in the slot, high in the slot, looks to shoot, goes off a foot, bounces up high, 3.5 minutes left. Storm back in the corner, Tony tries to get it up, and hit off a leg and goes down the length of the floor for an icing call. 3:16 remaining, second period. Score 2-0 in favor of the Tips. We got an icing call coming down low. What time does Pruitt gonna come out? Still a little early yet. Next game up, we got Bruins versus the Anarchy, folks. Div 6 action. First game of their playoffs. Oh, sent out. All alone, number 8 walks in on Pruitt. Bad shot out wide on the near side post. Ball ricochets up, comes back down, and the Storm are able to pick it up. No icing. As the ball's hammered back around, put up on the boards. Put down low behind the net, and we have 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Tips intercept that pass, trying to break in. Get it up the blue line, 3 on 2. Tips wind up, shoot, goes off a foot. Far side corner, shouldered into the corner. Ball comes up, tipped. Tips keep it in, get it down low. Storm pick it up behind their own net. And out they come towards the blue line. Battle for it there at center floor. And the Tips look to hammer it in. Here they come now, backhanded in over the blue line, still onside. Put it in behind the net. Keeping Pruitt anchored to that net. He's on one knee though. Looking quite relaxed. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. No icing as the ball goes in low behind the net. Give chase by the Storm, but the Tips are able to turn it back around. Comes out to the red line. Tips it in towards the net. Batted aside, but not out. Fired in towards the net. Ball's loose. Tips fired in off the boards up to the blue line. 90 seconds left in the period. Pruitt's making a move towards the net. Kept in. Fired in, shot, nice save. And rebound comes out, and the Tips are able to turn it back around. And you get it down low. Last minute to play in this third period. Storm have it now. Pruitt's making a move as they leave the zone. Gets it over center, it's chipped in. There we go, Storm now. 48 seconds left. Gets to the blue line, onside. Tries to make a move back in. Tips pick it back up. Oh, high stick. That's going to put Pruitt back in the net with 38 seconds left. Ready for the draw, deep in the zone here. All goods back. Center cut right in. Tips have a look, shoot. Saved by Pruitt. Steered aside, ball still loose though. We got 23 seconds left. Ball turns back around behind the net, passed in the middle. One-timer shot. Oh, missed the net. Ball rings back around. We got 10 seconds left. Tips keep it in. Back to the blue line. Ball caught up in his feet, shoots it on net, hits a stick and hits the back of the netting. 2.5 seconds left in this game, folks. Looks like the Tips are going to be able to soil this one away here. As the game is called. Final shots 33-9 in favor of the Tips. Final score 2-0. Again, this is Tyler Baldwin with my videographer Dave, thanking you for joining us for the second game of this evening. Stay tuned for the Bruins and Anarchy next, and also want to remind everyone to help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Good night, everybody.